Hello to you, my sweet, sweet friends. How are you today? So, today we're doing something in honor of Caps for Sale. We are making paper bag hats. It's true, you can make a hat out of a paper bag. Now, this part's already been done for you, just so you know. You should have received your package sort of like this. And in it, you have some supplies. But your job is going to be to first make the hat fit your head, okay? So as you're going to see, the way that mine is right now is whoop, right over my face. You see that? But I don't want it over my face, do I? No. I also am not 100% sure how I'm going to want to wear it. Am I going to wear it like that, like that, like that? Like that, or like that. I think like that. Okay. All right. So once you have all the stuff out of your bag, you're going to put it on your head, and you are going to literally start twisting it. You're going to just twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it, twist it. Okay? You're going to do it a few times. You're going to take it off your head, and you can even twist it off your head. But you're going to kind of squeeze it together a little bit as you're twisting it, okay? Twist it a little bit. See how I'm twisting it and twisting it? And it's kind of taking a little shape. That's what you want. All right. Now, at the end, I will show you how to actually make the whole bag that's not already started from scratch, okay? Because some of you might want to know how to do that from scratch. The reason that I decided to start them for you was because I didn't want anyone to get too frustrated, because they rip sometimes when you're first rolling it, and that could get frustrating, and I didn't want to have to worry about that happening. Okay, so now I think that's good. Let's see, I think I'm going to poke that part in a little bit more. If it's poking out too much on one of the corners of the bag, just poke it in a little bit. Just poke it in. You know, that's all you have to do. Just kind of squish it a little. Okay. Now, hopefully, that will be good. Okay. So that one I have to be kind of that one. Make this part a little bit more in. Once you have it to right about the right spot you want it, okay. Not sure how I'm going to want mine twisted yet. Like that or like that. Cute. Okay, so once you have a good fit, then you're going to take it off, and you are going to decorate your hat. And you're going to start with paint. You're going to paint it. You've got two colors in your kit. Actually, you should have paint. Let me get my tray here. Okay, you should have some paint. I got two colors. In this kit, there's blue and red. Some of them might have different colors. There's also some supplies that we're going to use, but we're not going to use it while the paint is wet. You're going to have to wait for it to dry. Okay, so sorry about that, but that's the best way to do a project like this. You're going to want it to dry, but that's okay, because there's going to be other things you could do while it's drying. Okay, all right. So that some of the supplies in the kit are, there's the paint, there's the bag, of course, there's there should be 3 feathers, a white one, and a couple of colors. Here's my purple one. Here we go. So in this kit, there's 3 feathers, and there's 2 chenilles. And as you will see, one of them I made into this fun boing boingy thing that I'm going to have poking out the top of my hat or out the side brim. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But you could do the same thing with yours, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. There's also a few other random things in here. There's some wood shavings that you could use. I thought they just were kind of fun. You could twist them a little bit. They break very easy, so be careful, but it would be fun to kind of have it standing up outside of your hat, just as a decoration. There's 3 of those in mine. I'm not sure how many are in yours. Hopefully they're all the same. And there's some pom-poms. These are little pom-poms. There should be 4 of them in there, 2 or 4. Mine has 2, 3. I think I missed. Oh, here, and there's one down here. There's 4. Okay. You also have some flowers in your kit. Now, I already glued mine together. See, there was a leaf, and then on mine, there was 3 flowers, and I glued them right on top of each other. Because my plan is, once it's painted, is to have it sort of out the front. Like that. Something sort of like that. I kind of like it brown like this. But that's all right. I think we're going to paint it anyways because I think it'll be fun. If you don't want to paint it, you don't have to. You can leave yours brown. That would be okay. I also have some scissors here nearby because I might need it to cut my ribbon. Another thing in my bag was some ribbon. And you could use the ribbon or not, but there's one fun thing that you can do with ribbon that I'm hoping to do with mine is, again, have a parent help you with this part, but you can twist it like that. Not twist it, slide it like that, and it curls it. See how it's curly? I don't know if you could tell, but it's curly. So it goes whoop, wing. And one cool thing about that is you could just kind of rip it a little bit, rip it. And then it just has these fun little things at the end. You can make them longer even. Sometimes you'll see it like that on a present. Okay, now scissors are sharp, so be very careful. Again, have your parent help you with this part. Okay, if you decide to do that with yours. The other part of it, see, it's long enough that you could also use it around the base of your hat, the brim of your hat. So if I want to have it around the hat, that is another thing that would help tighten it if I want it tighter. So I can go like that and then tie it, or just tie it before it's wet. You know, just measure it, have it so it's ready to put on after when it's dry. See, like that. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm not sure if it's the best idea to put it on or measure it now like that, or and then put it on when it's painted, or to do just wait until the end. I'm not sure. So mine, I just made it like this, so I have it ready for after. All right, I'm going to just put that over here aside. All right, so in the interest of time for this video, let me tell you what I did. I pre-painted one. So here we go. So here's my cap. I have this cap here. Oops. And it's painted red, and it's red, and it was red and blue, but the blue, I decided to turn the blue into purple by mixing the red and blue a little bit. So my brim is purple, and hopefully this one fits nice and cute. Wait, hold on. This is my hat. This is my little cap. Wait, what's at the front? I kind of like my other one better. That's okay. All right, so you get the idea. Hopefully I'm not getting paint all over my head. Okay, now, now what we're going to do is we're going to decorate it. We're just going to decorate it. So I have this. Let's see if this will work, if I could put this right on here. Now that I have one painted. It might not work because it's, as you know, it's a different hat, but I think I can make it work. This, again, a parent might have to help you with this part a little bit. So I'm putting this down around the brim, the base, and it's going to be a great place to poke some of the decorations, like the feathers and maybe the chenille pom-pom. No, the chenille, yeah, the springy chenille, like pom-pom, and okay, it's almost all the way on there. My little ribbon. Hopefully it will still fit with it on, because it's going to make it a little tighter, which is good because you want it to be tight enough, but unfortunately my paint is a little bit wet still, but that's okay. See, so far this is how I have it. It's kind of cute. Hello. Okay, so now I'm going to get my glue. I'm going to decorate it. You can decorate it however you want. This is the fun part. You get to do it however you want. I actually do have one sharp tool because I wanted to poke a hole in mine. If you are going to poke a hole in yours, this is what I recommend. Get a parent, of course, or a grown-up, or a big sister or brother, someone who can help you with this, because you don't want to hurt yourself with something sharp. Mine is just a screwdriver, but it could be an awl, or I don't even know. You may not even need to have anything. You may not even need a hole, but I'm going to do mine just because I want to make sure that there's somewhere for it to stay. But when I'm poking it through, I have to make sure not to poke my hand on the other side. All right, so now I have, so this is a chenille right here. This is one of them. One of them I already made into a little boingy thing. See that? Like that. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. But you know what I'm going to do this time? I'm going to put a blue pom-pom on the end. Right? And these pom-poms are special because they're bead pom-poms. And you may need to actually use a little bit of glue. You could put it on and then you could add a little glue right on the tip. Oops. And then you could slide it all the way back up. All right. That's one way of doing it. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to make this one a boingy thing also. And I'm just going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my finger. And I'm just going to wrap it around my finger. You could use your finger, or you can use a pencil, or anything like that. Okay, and then you're going to just take it out. And there it is, a little boingy boing. Because I thought it would be kind of fun to have these poking out of this thing. Now, do I want it at the brim, coming out of my hole? I don't know. I don't know if I do or not. I might want the feather there. I think I'm going to be able to do it. I think I will. So the end that is going to be poking through, you just want to stretch it a little bit. But where's my hole? I was worried that might happen. Here it is. Wait, is that right there? Sorry. Okay, there it is. So I'm poking it through. Okay. And I'm going to just bend it a little bit so it stands there on its own. That's cute. I like that. Little boing boing. Stretchy pom-pom boing. Uh-oh. Better add a little bit more glue in that one. Of course, I hadn't had time to dry yet, so that's okay. Once it's dry, it will stay on there much better. Okay. So that's one side. I'm going to put one on the other side. This one I already made. Okay, so, wait, how did I say I wanted it? Like that or like this? Like that. Okay, so if that's on one side of it, then I'm going to put this one on the other side of it. one of the things I could do with this ribbon is I could make little curly cues with it also. I could do that with the ribbon that's on the side here. All right, so my chenille is in. It's poking up just like the other side, just like the purple side. Now this, I'm going to use, parents, can you do this part? Scissors, and I'm just going to slide it. I'm going to slide it again, like that. And then I'm just going to rip the edges, like that, or the little end pieces, all the way down. See, and then it's going to make it, this one I might need to slide one more time. Maybe 2 more times. Maybe 3 more times. Ah! That happens sometimes. It starts getting less curly sometimes if you overdo it. All right, now I'm doing this side. Okay, and then I'm just going to slide it again. Slide it down. See, that's kind of fun. It's almost like a present. All right. So here we go so far. This is the front side, yeah. All right, now I have this pretty feather, this pretty flower that I had already glued together. You're going to find yours separate, but just glue it together. And you might want to let it dry just like I did with the layer, if you layer yours like I did. You don't have to layer it. You know what you could do with it if you want. You could just have it go a flower all over the place if you want. So I'm going to put mine there. It's going to need time to dry. So it's kind of coming together. Actually, I want to maybe a little bit more in the middle. So at this point, you're just decorating your hat. You know, you're doing it however you want. In fact, if you would rather, you could even go outside and you can get some stuff from nature. You can get some cool leaves from outside or some flowers, and you can just add it to your hat. The only thing about doing that is it won't last, and that's okay, because this is made out of paper anyways. It's probably not going to last forever. All right, so there's that. And now I want to add my, oh yeah, I forgot about these things. I have these fun things. How can I do that? Can I have those out the top? Maybe something like that. Do I want to have them? You don't even have to use all the things if you don't want. They're just here in case you want to, okay? I don't know. Maybe I will out the back. I think I'll use one of those out the back. For this time, I'm just going to go right behind my little ribbon. And I'm just going to put it there, and then maybe I'll add a little bit of glue to that. And then I'm going to do it with another one of these. And poke it right in my ribbon brim. Poking it in there. Okay, we're almost done with this hat. This cap. Caps for sale. Alright, so this is just a silly way of adding those things. See, I just kind of stuck them on there. Now, of course, having a feather off to the side would be cute. Let's see what I want that. Maybe I'll do like something like, maybe I'll go. With the white feather, you could even color it if you want. You got to do it very carefully. And then, of course, let it dry too. Let's see. This one, instead of using a sharp tool, we could just use the sharp feather. It's so sharp. All right, so I think I'm going to have it kind of going back like that. Okay, then once you have it in there, you can cut it off and glue it. We'll just glue it into place. I'm just cutting off that pointy part because it's too pointy. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to embellish that feather. I'm just going to stick another feather on top of it because I think that is going to look the best. Just going to poke it through the same hole, and then I'll add my glue after because I don't want to over glue it. until I know that that's where I want it. So it's like that. And then I think I'm going to add, oops, I'm going to add my other blue one here, right on the outside. It's a smaller one, so I'm putting it on top of the others. And that's how that looks. And I said, there's my little hat. What do you think? Oops, my little bongy bongy's not liking that spot. Because they kind of stole the same spot as my feathers. All right, that's all right. I think I'll have those guys together. My boingy boingies are going next to each other. And that's the fun thing. You could always switch it up however you want. Especially if there's not glue in certain spots, then you really have choices, lots of choices. But once you start putting glue in spots, then you're limited. Because it's going to already start trying to adhere. All right, so there's that. I got my boingy boings. The purple and blue one next to each other. We got these. I wanted these to be hanging down a little bit better than that. All right. Okay, so I didn't put glue on because I'm going to try it on my head. But here we go. How's my little hat? Caps for sale. Caps for sale. 50 cents a cap. All right, friends. That's pretty much it. That's all you got to know. All right. Oh, actually, I forgot. Another thing that you could put in on your hat. You could just put it anywhere. It's a little butterfly. There's 2 of them. And one fun thing that you could do with these kind of butterflies is you could color them with markers. And you can put them on also colored. I had one colored. Oh, here. No, that's not one. Oh, well. Anyways, if you use markers, you can color it, and it looks really pretty. Okay. All right. I hope that you like your cap, and I look forward to seeing it. Maybe you could wear it on Friday or bring it when we meet on Friday at the park. All right. Love to you all. And have fun. You could even take a picture of your hat, of you wearing your hat. That would work too, and send it to us. Love you. Bye.